Hey guys, it's me again, Glare. If you guys came from my video, how to apply for US visa as a student, welcome back to this video. And for you guys who don't know what this video is about, this is the frequently asked questions in applying for US visa. In here, I'm going to be answering questions that you guys had for me on my Instagram. And so if you want to know how to apply and what the steps are, I actually did a video which I will be linking here right now and also on the description box below. So without further ado, let's start with the question and I'm gonna be answering them. Okay, so the first question is, just want to know if how long would the process take? I actually have that in here. I scheduled my interview on July 19, 2019, and then I got an email about the release of my passport on July 23rd, 2019. So that took about 4 days of the release of my passport after the approval of my visa. And then after that, I claimed my visa on July 25th, 2 days after the release of my visa. So all in all, from the schedule of my visa interview to the day that I claimed my passport, it took about 7 days or 1 week. Okay, the next one is, can we apply as an international student in Canada? Yes, of course you can. Do we still need to get visa even though we're traveling through land? Yes, you do. Through land, sea, or air, you need a visa. I mean, as Filipinos, we need visa, right? Where do I apply it? So initially you have to have the online DS-160 form. So you're gonna do that through online, and then after that you're gonna pay your visa fee online, and then you're gonna book your schedule online for the interview in person. How much is the processing? So the processing fee is 160 USD, and then if you convert that on the Canadian dollars, it's approximately $220. It's raining right now. Okay, should I include my contacts in the US? Will it affect my application if I include a contact or not? So there isn't a wrong or right answer for this one, because personally I have included a friend's contact. She's currently living in California. She's a student in California. She's also a Filipina, and then I just included her personal details like address, name, and contact number, and that's it. And then I've also heard from people, from other friends who also applied their US visa, that they did not include anyone from the United States and then they get approved. You might hear from other people say like, don't include any contacts in the United States because the officer might think that you are not gonna come back because you have a contact in there. And then some other people might actually say that it's safer to have a contact in the US. So I don't think there's a right or wrong answer to this one. Whatever you feel like is right. So either way is okay. Whatever you're comfortable with, just do whatever. Who should be paying for your trip? So normally and ideally, I would think na the person that should be paying for your trip is yourself. Can I immediately apply 1 month after arriving in Canada? If so, when is the right time to apply for US visa as an international student? I'm not sure if there's a specific answer to this. I don't know, maybe yes, maybe no. But personally, I think it would be best if you wait for at least 1 term before you apply for your US visa. The visa officer might find it weird that you would actually apply immediately after you just arrive here in Canada. And so maybe if you don't have any plans, for example, you have a wedding to attend to in a month after you just arrive here in Canada, then I think it might be a valid reason for you to apply right ahead, or like 1 month after you came here in Canada. But if you're not in a hurry, I think it's best if you wait out a few months, or in my case, I wait a year or more than a year before I apply for my US visa. So if you don't have any valid reason, or if you can wait for a couple of months before you apply, I think it's best that you wait. So what's the approval rate for us students based on my experience, based on what I hear on people around me on? The approval rate is high, but I wouldn't say 100%. Yeah, I've actually never heard of anyone being denied of their US visa application. So I would say that it's pretty high as long as you have the proper documents. Any tips? I would say schedule your visa appointment as early as you can to avoid long queues and stuff like that. That would be it. If I have a US visa cancelled, can I apply again being an international student in Canada? I think you can, because in the form DS-160, I think they have a portion in there that asks you if you have been denied a US visa, unless you're blacklisted in the United States, right? I don't think that you cannot apply again. Honestly, tell the truth. Why have you been denied? And maybe you can explain yourself, because they have a portion in there that asks you if you have been denied or not. And then if you have been denied, they have a portion in there asking like, why have you been denied? In that part, you can actually explain yourself why. Where to take photos. So This photos is one of the requirements in applying for US visa. We have two kinds of photos, digital photo and the printed photos. Where to take photos. So as I've said on my video on how to apply for US visa as an international student, there are photo studio everywhere in whatever provinces you're located. So if you can't find one, just Google photo lab or photo studio near me. So normally the people at the photo lab or the photo studio would know what to do. If you just tell them, I need a photo for the US visa, they would know what kind of picture, what kind of background requirements, and all that kind of stuff. And then, can I reschedule my appointment? Yes, you can. You will actually see that on your email that will be sent to you after you have scheduled your appointment. How do I collect my passport? It is by delivery by home address or point of sale delivery, or what we call pickup. So the delivery by home would actually cost you a couple of dollars. For the point of sale or the pickup, it's actually for free. So the point of sale, it's a Canada Postal Service place that you could pick up your passport, and then they would actually give out the available address on the website on where you will be paying your fees and schedule your appointment, and then you would choose the address that you would prefer. So that will be all for this video. Yay! Tapos din ang pag-film ko. Actually, it took me 2 hours to film this whole video, the how to apply for US visa, and then this what do you call this, the FAQ. Yun nga, umulan kasi, so maingay sa labas, so hindi ako makapag-film kasi maingay sa labas. But yan, done, tapos na ako. I'm so glad. Thank you guys for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe. I would really appreciate it. Thank you guys so much for your support, and please don't forget to like this video and share this video to whomever you think is interested in applying in their US visa as a student here in Canada. I will see you guys on my next video. Bye bye!